So it's been a while since I've been on the channel, probably roughly a year or so. I've just been so busy with everything. Life has been kind of hectic this year, and I just haven't felt like motivated to kind of film anything at all or post on anything. I have been working on stuff, fixing up my daily just to make it look a little different. I got to the point where I just got tired of seeing the same 3rd gen 4Runner, which is what I drive. It looked like all the other ones, right? So they all had the same colorway, which is this weird brownish silver. I don't know the exact color code for it. I hated it. I hated seeing it. So ugly, and then every freaking 4Runner looks exactly the same. I haven't filmed anything on this. I've kind of posted like here and there, and then did some story posts of like, oh, I just did this, I just did that. But as far as content on it, I haven't really been the best at it. Kind of sucks because this would have been a fun one to see from. I do have pictures from like the beginning of where I started to what it kind of looks like now. It's a project, but it's not really like a full-on build like how the Bel Air or the Edsel and all that stuff is going to be. Hello? Yeah, you can still hear me. I am planning to lower it a little bit more. I did put 33s on the 4Runner. 4Runner is a 2-wheel drive. It being 2-wheel drive means it's lighter. It's got a different setup in the rear than the 4-wheel drives do, different setup in the front. Probably come down maybe like 3 inches, 4 inches. Essentially, it's supposed to remain a daily driver until I get some sort of other daily driver, and then, you know, eventually I'll go balls to the walls on that. But for now, it's just making it look cooler. Doing some subtle touches here and there. I don't know about subtle, but doing some touches here and there, and then making it better, making it last longer, especially it being a 3rd gen 4Runner with the 3.4. They last forever, supposedly. So we'll see. But anyways, show you what I'm working on now. This is just my personal preference. I don't like using the Ugga Dugga, my lug nuts. These are pretty nice. They're steel units, they're gold. Break them by hand, which I think these were torqued down to 100 foot-pounds or something like that.
so ugly, you're so ugly. So ugly. And I know I will stay forever alone in my deep and dark thoughts.
Alright, so that's kind of what I've been doing. It's changed quite a bit from what it last was. So it's as low as it can go in the front right now, without it being like too ridiculous. Lower control arm's like about that far away from the frame, and if you do hit like a gnarly bump, it does hit it a little bit. I stiffened up the springs and stiffened up the dampers and all that stuff, so it should be decent for now. Obviously with the camber in the front is ruining the tires in the inside. Which is whatever, they're not too expensive. Exhaust sounds okay. Trying to like chase sound. That's my second exhaust I've done. The first one was on the Bel Air. I did do this like upper wing recently, tied into the lower wing. There's a lot of vibration in this and it's gonna cause cracking, so I need to stiffen it up a little bit more. I need to finish welding all the stuff that's there. I did weld it straight to the body, which is whatever. The hatch is all messed up anyways. Here is all welded up to the body as well, and then I'm just gonna smooth it and then just go for, you know, a little bit of body work and then paint after that. But this one here, there's not enough diagonal in it. Before it would shake a lot, but now it just shakes the entire car. I was gonna do some sort of like a roof rack with this and like 1-inch tubing to go across, and then it was gonna tie into this, but that would limit me from opening the hatch, and the hatch works fine the way it is now, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make a few more of these. So there's 2 more holes here, actually 3 more holes, and then I'll tie it all together and then probably make like a roof rack for bikes so that we can take our bikes a little further. I did have a roof rack before, but I didn't like it, so I wanted to make my own. Finished sanding and taking off all the trim and stuff on the rear door. I finished with the theme of it, so it's gonna be like the Marlboro menthol theme. Have it going on the hood right here, so you can see. I am going to make a surrounding for the intake. I made it a little bit bigger so it can move around, but I do need to make a surrounding piece here. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. It is very windy and breezy. I'll probably film the process of like sanding it and painting it. It's kind of boring or whatever, but kind of the next thing I'll show. New car I got. Still have the Edsel, still have the Bel Air. Ended up selling the Model T, so that's gone. Well, the chassis anyways. But I did get a 59 Continental Mark IV. Kind of show you guys now, just so you can kind of get an idea for what it is. 1959 Continental Mark IV. I've always wanted one of these cars just for the canted headlights. Kind of cool. They're very ugly. A very, very rusty car. It's not as bad, but it is like Texas rust. It didn't have brakes. So in the front right here, there was rust, fell right through the floor. I did start making this frame. That's all like reinforcement there, plate there that it bolts to, and it's like welded to the unibody. So I'm gonna do more of these 1-inch tubes and do like a X frame in the middle. I'll get underneath the car and then cut all this old sheet metal out because this is like really rusty, especially under here. It was falling apart. So safety, and that's the one thing I won't ever rule out. And then behind me is where it was like really rusty. Like you stand on it and it's like really weak. It's like a tin can. And then, like I said, I stood up on the driver's side getting the seats out, the bench seats, because they were all worn out or whatever. Once I do that, I'm gonna put some tabs all around and basically make removable panels out of either carbon or aluminum. That's just what I got going on. I'll post some stuff on the Continental once I get more things filmed. Making out the floor structure and then cutting everything else out. We'll see how it turns out. So, but yeah, I know it's been a while since I've been on the channel. I don't know, hopefully the 4Runner looks kind of cool, different anyways. Do more stuff to it, but that'll be later. Again, it's not like a full build, not yet anyways. I'm more focused on the Bel Air and getting that Continental on the road. See you later, dudes. Bye. Bye.